If you're watching this, you probably feel spiritually stuck. Maybe you've tried different practices, read spiritual books, gotten readings, all the things, and you still feel like you're walking in circles. I'm Sarah, and I help people break free from spiritual stagnation using a timeless framework called the Tree of Life, and I use it differently from how you've probably heard it before. Here are 3 signs you're feeling spiritually stuck. First, you keep asking the same questions over and over without getting clear answers. What's my purpose? Am I on the right path? These questions loop in your mind because you're looking for answers without understanding your spiritual operating system. Second, you feel overwhelmed by conflicting spiritual advice. One person says, follow your heart, and another says, use your head, and someone else says, trust the universe. And it's all super confusing because you need a framework to filter all of this input. And third, you know you're meant for something more and you can't see the path forward. You feel the pull toward growth and you don't know what steps to take or in what order. This is where the Tree of Life becomes your GPS. Most people think of it as a sacred symbol. Actually, it's a spiritual roadmap showing you exactly where you are and how to move forward. The tree has 11 energy centers called Sephirot. Think of them like GPS coordinates for your soul. When you understand which Sephirah you're working in right now, everything becomes clear. For example, if you're in Yesod, the foundation, you're building trust and learning to work with uncertainty. If you're in Had, the sphere of thinking, you're developing new mental frameworks. Each Sephirah has specific lessons, and knowing where you are tells you exactly how to get where you're trying to go. I discovered this when I was craving spiritual depth that my childhood faith couldn't provide. The rote practices and rule following felt so surface level compared to what my soul was hungry for. I tried everything, meditation, crystals, different teachers, and nothing felt right because I lacked information about my spiritual blueprint. When I learned to map my experiences to the Tree of Life, everything clicked. I could see that my spiritual hunger wasn't a problem. It was calling me towards something deeper. I was in a specific phase of spiritual development, and once I understood that, I knew exactly what to do next. If this resonates and you want to understand your spiritual operating system, I help people map their unique journey using Tree of Life guidance. You can get a complete reading that shows you exactly where you are spiritually and your next steps forward. Right now, new clients get 20% off their first reading. Just go to groveofwisdom.com and you'll see how to get started. And if you found this helpful, subscribe for more spiritual navigation tools. I post new videos every week to help you find your path with clarity and confidence.